10 ways to make people respect you. Respect is one of the most misunderstood things in the world. People think it's given. It's not. It's observed, tested, and earned in silence. Right now, someone is being ignored in a room, while someone else barely speaks and commands attention. The difference isn't luck. It's behavior. And today, you're going to learn exactly what separates the two. Before we start, let's be clear about something. This is not about being liked. Liked and respected are not the same thing. You can be liked and still get walked over. You can be polite, friendly, easy to be around, and still be the person whose opinion never seems to matter. This is about something deeper. Something that doesn't fade when the room gets hard or when people stop smiling at you. This is about earning real respect. And here's the uncomfortable part. Most people are doing the exact opposite of what actually works. They're over-explaining, over-apologizing, saying yes when they mean no. And they wonder why nobody takes them seriously. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why that happens. And more importantly, what to do instead. Let's begin. 1. Stop over-explaining yourself. Watch the most respected person in any room. They don't ramble. They don't justify every small decision with 5 reasons. When you over-explain, you're not being polite. You're asking for permission. You're signaling that your decision isn't valid unless someone else approves of it. "I can't make it Friday" is a complete sentence. You don't owe the world a paragraph for every choice you make. The next time you feel the urge to explain yourself for 10 seconds straight, stop at 3. 2. Set the standard early. People learn how to treat you in the first few moments of knowing you, not months later. Now, if someone disrespects you once, and you laugh it off to keep the peace, you just set a price. And they will pay that exact price every time after. This is where most people lose respect without even realizing it. The fix isn't anger. It's a calm, immediate response the very first time a line gets crossed. 3. Learn to say no without guilt. Here's a quiet truth. People pleasers are rarely respected. They're tolerated. Sometimes loved. But not respected. Every time you say yes while your whole body is screaming no, people feel it. It leaks out as resentment, hesitation, or quiet bitterness. A clean no, "That doesn't work for me," said without 3 apologies attached, builds more respect in 5 seconds than 100 favors ever could. Let's pause here for a second. Think about someone you know who never explains, never begs, never over-apologizes. Now think about how differently you treat them compared to someone who constantly needs your approval. That difference is everything this video is about. Keep your word, especially the small promises. Big promises are easy to remember. It's the small ones that quietly destroy your credibility. Saying you'll call and not calling. Saying I'll be there at 7 and walking in at 7:20. Saying I'll send it today and sending it 3 days later. People don't judge you by one big moment. They judge you by hundreds of tiny ones. Become someone whose word is a fact, not a suggestion. 5. Stop competing for approval. There's a man named Daniel who used to laugh at every joke in the room, even the ones that weren't funny. He agreed with almost everything anyone said. People liked him. But nobody asked his opinion on anything important. One day, he stopped performing. He started saying what he actually thought, calmly, without flinching. It was uncomfortable at first. Some people pulled away. But the ones who stayed started asking what he thought before making decisions. That's the trade. Approval that's chased is worthless. Respect that's earned by being unmistakably yourself is everything. This is where it gets harder to hear. Because most of us have a Daniel moment somewhere in our past. A version of us that shrunk just to be accepted. Let's keep going. 6. Control your tone, not just your words. You can say the most powerful sentence in the world. If your tone is rushed, shaky, or apologetic, it won't land. Tone carries more weight than people realize. Slow down. Let your voice settle. Don't rush to fill silence after you make a point. Silence isn't awkward. Silence is confidence with the volume turned up. 7. Let your actions speak, not your claims. The least respected people in any room are usually the loudest about why they deserve respect. Title dropping. Achievement dropping. Reminding everyone what they've done. It's not a flex. It's a warning sign. The most respected people barely mention their own credentials. Their consistency speaks first. Their calm under pressure speaks first. Stop announcing your value. Let people discover it. 8. Get comfortable with disagreement. If you cave every single time someone pushes back, you teach people your opinions are decorative, not real. You don't need to argue. You need to hold your ground. I see it differently, and here's why is a complete, respectable response. The goal isn't to win every disagreement. The goal is to show your position has a spine, even when it's inconvenient. And this is where most people lose respect without realizing it. Not in the big arguments. In the small moments where they fold, just to avoid tension. 9. Respect yourself first, quietly, when no one's watching. This is the one people skip. You cannot keep earning respect from others while quietly disrespecting yourself in private. The negative self-talk. The promises you make to yourself and break without consequence. The goals you let slide because no one's checking. People can sense this. Not through your words. Through your presence. Start keeping the promises you make to yourself before you worry about the ones you make to everyone else. 10. Detach from the outcome. The deepest form of respect is given to people who don't seem to need it. The moment your self-worth depends on whether someone respects you, you've already handed them control. Do the work. Hold the standard. Say the no. Keep the word. And then let go of how they respond. That detachment, strange as it sounds, is exactly what makes people respect you the most. So let's bring it all together. 10 ways. Fast. Stop over-explaining. Set the standard early. Say no without guilt. Keep small promises. Stop chasing approval. Control your tone. Let actions speak. Get comfortable with disagreement. Respect yourself in private. Detach from the outcome. That's it. That's the whole shift. Don't just watch this and move on. You already know which one you're failing at. Be honest. Type it in the comments. Because the moment you admit it is the moment you take control of it. And if you want to become someone people can't ignore, hit subscribe, because next, we're breaking down the habits that build unshakable confidence.